We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Steven Strasburg is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First offering on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bellinger looking up. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Batting second, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Judge, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has a 3-for-12 line. He also has one home run. First and second now, one man out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again, because at first glance it looked like a routine play, and yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3, the Astros coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now, with the count even at 2-2.
The 2-2. Dribbled up the line. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1-0 the count. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he's back easily. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Altuve on at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and 1. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Cano is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Mustakis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Missed with a slider. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
First baseman number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's a
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros nothing. In is Joey Votto now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 5 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Votto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Hit to third. Cano for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bases are empty here with two men out. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready with the 1-0. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Kluber pauses. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 18 hits in 39 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. One left for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Ball
2-0. Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. And he is in there. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The second for 1 on Devotto, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Kenley Jansen is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. In there at the knees, strike 1. Arenado is off at first with 2 away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Stanton, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here now the 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front 6-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Down to 3-1.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up for the Stros, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the stretch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. First and second here with nobody out. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Machado at second. Grandal at first. One gone. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, James.
Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Two down, runners at first and second. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball one. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Squared that one up just a little late. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-0. Striding in for Houston, Joey Votto. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's
A little bit outside. 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hey. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. The 1-2. High pop up. Arenado is under this one. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up. Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Nope. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Three runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 6-3. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Edwin Diaz, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Nolan Arenado.
Next for New York, Nolan Arenado. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jacob deGrom takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jacob deGrom.
He's set and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Judge on second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. deGrom, a native Floridian. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitless in 6 tries. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Astros 3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. There's a strike.
The count is full. 3-2.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Joey Votto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nelson Cruz would be next. The 3-1. And this one misses Votto as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two men are on with 2 men out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Drilled on the ground is short. Machado has it. Altuve for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .333 hitter. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Another throw over, and the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 1. The 1-1. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. A man at third with one away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
That's one of the problems right there, D-Row. When you play the infield in, you cut down a lot of angles. Normal infield depth, that might be an out.
Yeah, you got it as a hitter right here, Dan. You take a deep breath, knowing hard contact is usually going to result in an out.
Felipe Vasquez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Judge stands at first with one out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a relay home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Here's Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just two pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 10-3. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Double barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To short. Taken in by Machado. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "No thanks."
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Bounce to first. Taken in by Votto. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading off for the Astros.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Jose Altuve will be next. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Chris Bryant will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Base hit into right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your back. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the second run will score as well.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. It was a walk in his last trip. Paul Goldschmidt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Martinez leads off first with 1 away. Price is 1-2. Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now batting, designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 10-8. Chris Bryant will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 17.
Paul Goldschmidt will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start us off in the 8th. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
1-0 pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. Bryant will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it, though. It's 10-8. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Stepping up now, Manny Machado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-2 now to Machado. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The catcher is number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The second baseman, number 27.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. Betances is ready. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. He's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Wade Davis enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Chris Bryant will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Astros leave 1. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a called strike on the changeup. The 1-1 home. It's in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Clayton Kershaw, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. The runner in scoring position with none out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in, Josh Donaldson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Craig Kimbrell enters the game with 1 gun in the top of inning number 9.
Craig Kimbrell.
The 1-0. It was a curveball right on the black, apparently called a strike. The 1-1. Is a fastball swung on and missed.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. Arenado is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, not great. He's 1 for 8. 3-0 now. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano.